Alright, so got a pretty loud signal here, and dug this up. Check this out. It's a ship. Ignore the bug there. But on the back of it, I don't know if you're gonna be able to see this, but it says Norway Sterling. Let's see what else it says there. 925. So we have a silver ship. Very cool. Alright, we'll see what else we can find. Alright guys, we'll see if we can get this on camera. The sun's going in and out, so it's a little bit hard to see. But, come on. Work with me, son. That is an 1882 Indian head penny. Very nice find. Very happy to have it. Alright, just a little short impromptu dig. This is just an open lot right on one of the main roads. And I dug a memorial, and then I got a really deep signal that kind of hit up fairly high. Sounded really good. Check it out. 1957, I believe. And that is silver number 5 for the year. So we'll see what else we can find. Alright, second hole. Dug this. I have no idea what that is. It's a little car with a little prong on the top of it. But I don't have any idea. I've never seen anything like that. If any of you guys have seen anything like that, please let me know in the comments down below. Alright, so dug down, got a little bouncy signal, 75, 76. Thought maybe it's a penny, but it's a little bit deeper than what I thought a penny would be. And I just pulled this out. Look at this. Some kind of a locket. I don't know if that's gold or not. Let's see if there's any markings on the back here. I don't see anything. It might be gold plated. I'll try to open it later, maybe once I get home. But that was a beautiful little locket. So we'll keep going and see what else we can find. Guys, I don't do a lot of live digs. Mainly because every time I do, I don't find anything good. So on this one though, I was getting about an 83 signal. I'm using my small coil here. So 83 is pretty high for a dime. And that's kind of where a silver dime would ring up, I would think. It was hitting about 5 inches down. I dug 2 sides of the plug, so I'm going to go ahead and dig the 3rd side here. The lot that we're digging is just real trashy. There's a lot of junk out here, so the plugs aren't going to be pretty and all that. Let's see. It's off to the side. That's probably not a good sign. Still got something in the hole. This is difficult to do one-handed. Aha! We do have a coin. Let's see what we got here. Sorry about that. And it is a wheat penny. I got a mosquito on my face. We'll have to clean it up to get a date on it. I can't get a date, but that is most certainly going to be a wheat penny. I'll check back in the hole and see if I find anything else. Alright, so in the little plug here, I also found a memorial penny, which will go in my pouch back here. And then I found another penny here, which this one is going to be another wheat penny. Again, dates are a little difficult to see out here in the field. Hold on a second. Let's see. Yeah, I can't get a date on that. You guys might be able to see it. Hold on, let's see if we can get this to focus. I can't tell. Alright. That looks like all that we flipped out of the plug so far, but there's more stuff in the hole, but it could just be junk. Ah, nope. Another memorial penny. And I think that's going to be it, guys. 4 penny spill, 2 wheats, 2 memorials, and I bet those memorials are probably in the late 50s, early 60s. So anyway, there's a live dig. I actually found something for once. All right. So this week, I'm just doing a wrap up for the week. The last wrap up I did was quite long, and the video was very long. So this is just 1 week's worth of finds, not including the junk, of course, that I handed to Jack for scrap. But wanted to kind of go through some of the things that I found. One of the ways that you find that you're on good spots is when you find old wheat pennies. You look here, 1910, 1916, 17, 20, 25, 28, another 25 and a 36. That means you're typically on a pretty good spot. There were multiple locations that I hunted, but obviously there were people there back in the early 1900s, which gives you a good opportunity to find things. Probably some of the cooler things that I found this week, 1883 Indian head penny. That is my 5th silver of the year, so we're now, what, 3 weeks into the year, and here we are sitting on 5 total silvers. This was the piece of jewelry that I found, and if you look on the inside there, it actually says Norway Sterling 925. So that was a good find. This little car is really cool. I don't know what it is. I'm hoping that one of you guys can kind of tell me maybe what that is. Obviously we get to have a video this week because I did find a dog tag. It's not very old, 2011, but it is a dog tag. This is is my wheat pennies. The balance of the wheat pennies, I think I have 5 more there, so I ended up with a total of like 12 or 13 for the week. This is the gold locket that you would have seen. I still don't know 100% if it is gold or just gold plated. It's not very heavy, so I really don't think that it's full gold. When you open it up, and you can open it. Let's see here. See if we can open it without breaking it. There are some words on the inside there, but I can't really even make out what it says. And the inside is kind of cruddy looking, so I suspect that it's just plated or junk jewelry of some kind. This is off of a saddlebag, most likely. That is definitely handmade. That is not something that was made by a machine. So that is most likely quite old. This I didn't get on video because I wasn't really sure what it was. But if you read, it says Rocky Mountain Bell Telephone Company. On the other side, it says one local switch. So I'm guessing this is some kind of token that allowed you to get the switchboard changed over, you know, to make phone calls or whatever. I looked it up. That particular company was in business from 73 to 1911. They merged with another company called Mountain Bell or something. So they changed names of the company. So that token is sometime from 73 to 1911. So it is old, and my understanding is that it is a fairly rare token. 5280 Adventures might know a little bit more about that, seeing how that company is based out of was based out of Denver, Colorado. So he might have a little more information. Did find this button today. It is an odd button. If you look, it has a raised flower on it. It's very decorative. And on the back you can see where the shank used to be, but it is just smooth. So it was very strange. I pulled it out of the ground and could not see the flower at all. All I could see was the back. I did find a compact this week, which was interesting. It is German, I believe, because it says the Reich Ash. Everything that I know about R-E-I-C-H is that it's German. Jack said French, and maybe he's right. I'm not 100% sure. Did find a cool bell. Fairly large. I don't know how old it is. Obviously the piece in the middle there's missing, and the handle's missing. But I did think that that was interesting. Probably my find of the week was this morning. If you look at that, that is a U.S. Army button, coat button, great coat button. It is full shank. On the back, there is no writing. In 1820, they started putting writing on the back of these. They started making this particular button in about 1815. So that puts this button right between 1815 and 1820. It's got an eagle at the top. He's got arrows in his talon. At the bottom, it has a wreath. So obviously, we had some forts around here. There was some Civil War activity and even activity, back into well, it wasn't Civil War. It was called the Seminole War, the Seminole Indian War. So that's a good find. The location I found 6 silvers there before, and that's kind of what I was hunting for. But every one of them was either a rosy or a war nickel. So to find something that old at that location was really interesting. And then just an update. This gold nugget I showed in the last video, I took it to 2 different jewelers. It is 0.9 grams of gold. It is a true gold nugget. It's not very big, you see there, but it is gold. I did find a gold nugget. That is the first gold nugget I've ever found. I hunt with a AT Gold, which that's what it's actually supposed to do, so guess what? It works. But thanks again for joining me on another week's worth of adventures. We will give it a go this week and see what we can find. We look forward to seeing you on the next one.